Hi, I'm Dr. Montani. We're continuing our talk on Candida leaky gut. This section we're going to go over induced toxicity and how that reacts inside of our body. So when we start to look at the lining of the gut, this is a electron micrograph picture of the microvilli that obviously have chronic inflammatory issues going on because the fingers on the microvilli don't stick way up. They're really flat. So that's how we know there's chronic inflammation going on. And the arrows point to pictures where the lining of the gut has holes blown in it. Now remember, the lining of the gut is only one cell layer thick. So if you blow a hole in that cell or several holes, you have an open hole for gut contents to get straight into the blood supply. That goes into the liver, that we explained in the last video, and overwhelms the liver, and then it spills systemically. So this is what the fungal infection looks like in a colon. Colon is where most of our microbiota are. About 3/4 of the microbiota are down in our colon. It's where a lot of very important functions actually occur. So whenever toxins start to escape through the leaky gut, it releases something called LPS, or lipopolysaccharides. Those are the fragments of the cell wall of gram-negative bacteria. This starts to create an autoimmune response through a mechanism called molecular mimicry. It mimics different things inside of our body. With that, the autoimmune response, when we look at it, we realize autoimmune response is not a disease, but it's a response to toxicity. What typically happens, our body gets toxic. The liver is supposed to take all those toxins and convert those into something that's water soluble so we can excrete them into the toilet. When the liver gets too overwhelmed, it can't do that. So then the toxins start to spill out systemically. The body tries to eliminate those through our secondary elimination organs. We'll go over those a little bit. That's the skin and lungs. What it can't eliminate, it stores in our fats, makes our fat toxic. One of the big problems with this is all of our hormone-producing organs are 50% fat. So the toxins get stored in those hormone-producing organs and starts to dysregulate those. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Once those tissues become too toxic, the immune system attacks what it believes to be a foreign invader, which is our toxic cells. So whenever someone looks like this is a sign of systemic toxicity trying to escape throughout the skin. And we have words like hives and different kinds of rashes, but that's what's behind all that. His body's become too toxic. The toxins can't escape. And it creates hyperinflammatory reactions within the skin. Same thing with the lungs. The lung is the fastest way to get anything into our body or out of our body. When that becomes chronically inflamed because of toxic issues, it affects our respiration and it leads to things like this. We've had some huge responses with things like this. We had a 4-year-old who came in and was not able to go outside his entire life. He was using inhalers all the time, pills all the time. Whenever he got sick, he was using nebulizers up to 12 times a day, which is way beyond what they should be. We started working with him. He started to be able to go outside. His first summer, the next year, he went to school. When the teacher tried to give him treats on his first day of class, he asked if there was gluten or sugar in those because he was on a special diet. He couldn't have those. He said, "I'll just have water, thank you." He went through his entire first year without one sick day. And we just got a message back from his mom. He his dream was to play hockey, but he could never go into a hockey rink. He's 6 years old. He went to a hockey tournament. In 3 games, this 6-year-old who couldn't go outside a year ago scored 30 goals, 10 goals a game. It doesn't matter what age somebody is, even at 6 years. That is phenomenal. This little boy's got his life back. That's what we love to do, is do that for people. So the autoimmune process, to clarify that this is actually a part of that, this is a study out of the American Journal of Pathology in 2008. The autoimmune process can be arrested when we deal with the issues of the gut. So science proves what I'm talking about very well. So if you like this, hit the like button down below, subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with more